let's see. The last one, guys. The last one. And that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, the last phrase, guys, is reírse de. We have again another, word next to a verb. It happens often in Spanish. And de, you know what it means. De means from or of. Reírse comes from the verb reír. Okay, reír. Reír means to laugh. And when you add se, well, you know what that means. It means you can use reflexive pronouns. Me, te, se, nos, os, and so on. Okay, reírse de. Reírse de. Well, I kind of gave you the meaning. I told you the meaning of reír, right? So when you say reírse de, what does it mean? It means to make fun of or to laugh at. To laugh at. Man, that is something that happens everywhere. So it's a common phrase to use. That's why it's a common phrase to use. So let's look at some examples. But before doing that, I want to see if reír has a regular or irregular conjugation really quickly. Irregular, of course. Yo río, tú ríes, él ríe, nosotros reímos, vosotros reís. Okay? Ellos, ellas, or ustedes ríen. That's present tense in the indicative mood. Very simple conjugation. But yeah, it's irregular. Reír is irregular. So that's why if you want to use this phrase, you need to learn the conjugation of the verb reír. Okay? Reír. Okay, excellent. Let's look at the first example and let's see how to use this phrase in a sentence. Okay. No te rías de mí. No te rías de mí. This is a comma, by the way. Estoy hablando en serio. No te rías de mí. Estoy hablando en serio. What does this mean? This means don't laugh at me. I'm being serious. Okay, so if you're saying something that sounds like you're not serious, well, you can say this just to clarify, to let the person know that you're serious about something. No te rías de mí. Don't laugh at me. Estoy hablando en serio. I'm being serious. So let's break this down and let's see how this sentence works. No te rías. No means no and also means don't. Okay? No te rías. Te is a pronoun and this tells you, you need to use reflexive pronouns, just like I said a minute ago. And te is a reflexive pronoun and it means you. Okay? So you are laughing. No te rías. No te rías means don't laugh. Okay, don't laugh. No te rías. Just by itself, that little phrase means don't laugh. No te rías. Don't laugh. And when you add de, this means at, very similar to at in this situation. Remember, de means from and of, but you cannot always translate Spanish literally, word by word, from Spanish into English, okay? So, no te rías de me, me with an accent mark on top of the letter I means me. Okay? Me. Me, me. Me means me. No te rías de mí. Don't laugh at me. Okay? Estoy. Oh, by the way, de mí, that's a common thing to say, de mí in Spanish, when you want to say, specifically in this situation, reír de mí, to laugh at me. Okay, so just keep that in mind. De mí is also used in other situations, just with other verbs, but it's similar to saying of me. Also from me or by me, about me, to me, or at me, like in this situation. So just keep that in mind. That's an important piece of information for sure when learning Spanish. Estoy, yo estoy. You don't need yo. You need estoy, the verb. And estoy comes from the verb estar, which means to be. When you say estoy hablando, this literally means I'm speaking or I'm talking. But when you say the phrase hablar en serio, okay, that means being serious. En serio has another, like other meanings. For example, if you just use it by itself, someone tells you something interesting and you're like, en serio? That means really. Okay, but en serio also means seriously. It means really. And in this situation, when you're saying estoy hablando en serio, that means I'm being serious. Okay, you're talking seriously about something and you're not joking. You're not joking. So just keep that in mind. Yo estoy hablando en serio. That means I'm being serious. That phrase doesn't translate literally, but that's the meaning. That's similar to saying I'm being serious. So that's something important to remember for sure. When obviously you can use this phrase in different ways. You can say ella está hablando en serio or está hablando en serio. That means she's being serious. Okay, so let me tell you really quickly here so you know more about this phrase that is so good. It's really good. Just let me delete this. Okay, so let's say you say this to someone. Estoy hablando en serio. That means I'm being serious. Okay? Just like that. But also you can change this to está hablando en serio. Ella or María, or él, he, or Paco, Miguel, está hablando en serio. You're saying Miguel is being serious. But if you say está hablando en serio, that means he, she, or you, formal, singular as well, is being serious. Okay, so this is by itself another phrase and a really good one to learn if you want to say that you're being serious or someone is being serious about something. Okay, so technically the phrase is estar hablando en serio. To be serious about something, You're being serious or someone's being serious about something. Excellent. You need to know the conjugation of the verb estar, of course, and then just keep the rest the same. You don't have to change anything, even though this is a verb. You don't need to change it at all. Okay, excellent. So I just wanted to let you know about that good phrase because that's what we do here. We break everything down en serio, seriously. Okay, excellent. Okay, anyways, so no te rías de mí, estoy hablando en serio means don't laugh at me, I'm being serious. Excellent. So, yeah, nothing complicated here. We have the reflexive pronoun right here, reflexive pronoun, verb, okay, verb, and then the rest of the phrase, which is de, and then we added me, which means me. Me means me. Excellent. Now let's look at the next example, and that's going to be the last example. That's it. Ya dejen de reírse de él. Ya dejen de reírse de él. Okay? That's the first part. The rest is... No, it's not. It's just that's the whole sentence. Sorry about that. This means stop making fun of him. Yeah, it happens. It happens. So if you want to tell someone stop making fun of him, you can say this. Ya dejen de reírse de él. I know that stop in Spanish is alto. Alto, stop. If you see a sign outside, you're driving, right? So you're gonna see a sign, stop, in Spanish, of course, and that will be alto, okay? Alto. But when we're talking about stop, when you are telling someone to stop doing something, that's a bit different. You don't say alto. You don't say, you don't say alto for that situation, in that situation. Stop in Spanish, some similar words are parar. Parar is a great verb to stop, parar. But also detener can be used, another verb that means to stop. Okay, so this is a great verb to stop in Spanish. We should talk about that because it has, you can say stop in different ways in Spanish for sure. One of them is ya. Ya. When you say ya, ya is a great expression that means already, now or right now. Yeah, it depends on the situation, of course. But when you're saying stop doing something, you can use ya. Ya. And when you say dejen, ya dejen, ustedes dejen, we don't need ustedes, we can say dejen only. And that's like saying stop doing something. Okay, dejen de, we need to include de. Ya dejen de. That whole phrase there means stop doing something. We don't know what yet, but it's coming. It's coming. In this situation, reírse de él. Okay, so you want someone to stop doing something. In this situation, making fun of him. Reírse de, we have the phrase we're learning right here. Reírse de, making fun of. And then we add él or ella. Okay, this can change to other pronouns, of course, but él, him. Okay, if you want to say her, then you need ella. Her, ella. It also means she. Okay, same with él. Él means him and also he. Okay, the él. You can also say me, like we have it in the previous, right, in the previous example, and that means of me, okay, of me. Then we have the ellos, that's another one, of them. Ellos also means they, okay. Ellas, same, but masculine. Them, ellas. You can change it with a name. And it's an accent mark. María, okay. Oops, María. Ya dejen de reírse de María. Stop making fun of María, okay. So this is very flexible. Very, very flexible. Okay. Oh boy. Something really interesting, as I said before, is also this phrase here. Ya dejen de. Okay. Ya dejen de means stop. Okay. Doing something. If this is, you're saying this to a group of people, but you can say this to someone, just a person. Ya deja de. Ya deja de. Stop doing something. But you're saying that to one person only. One person only. So you need to know the conjugation of the verb dejar. Dejar means to leave. But when you say ya deja de, or ya deja de, ya dejen de, ya dejemos de, that means stop doing something, but for different kinds of situations, right? You're saying that to one person, to a group of people. You're saying us, right? You can also say us, we should stop doing something, right? So this is a great phrase that we can talk about in the future for sure. But it's a good one. It's a good one. Remember, reírse de means to make fun of or to laugh at. If you want to use this phrase, remember that you need to conjugate the verb reír, and that you also need reflexive pronouns because it says it right here. Se, reír, se, reflexive pronouns. And then de, well, you just add de if you want to add more. And reírse de, it's very similar to saying to make fun of or to laugh at.